What's going on, guys? I'm the Red Legacy, and last time on our Pokemon Y playthrough, we did get the second gym badge, which is, I believe, the Cliff badge that we got from Gym Leader Grant, so not bad at all. And now we're going to continue our journey. And this is Route 10, where, if I'm not mistaken, we can catch another Pokemon. Now, this route, we're finally going to catch a member of the party that does not evolve, because everyone's got to have that Pokemon that does not evolve. And we are also leading with Honedge, so I know Honedge is not the greatest Pokemon ever known to man, but, we're gonna lead with him best we can, because I just want him to get up levels, and him just hanging out in the back of the party waiting to learn some good moves was not quite working. So I decided, you know what, we'll pick him up here. It's still a while before he evolves, so we do need to get him leveled up, and we're gonna try our best not to use Frogadier, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And hopefully by the end of this video, if all things go perfectly, we can get the new Pokemon we were hoping for, and we can also get Honedge up to level 25. And let's battle this trainer, because I want to battle all the trainers. Alright, so here is a Skiploom, and so far things are going pretty well, because both the Pokemon we have battled have been, weak to Honedge. Now, I'm not actually sure if Sleep Powder, son of a... I do not think we have any awakenings. We may have a full heal, but... we have one awakening, but if she puts us back to sleep, that's big trouble. And she's going to go for the Fairy Wind, which is not going to do anything to Honedge. And I'm just going to hope that Honedge can, get out of the way. And another Sleep Powder, and it does hit, so this one we're going to have to wait out. So I'm just going to be bashing the A button as fast as I possibly can, because man. So she's going to continue to Fairy Wind, which is not going to do anything to us. And I need this Swords Dance because she does have 3 members to her party. What I should have done is went out to Litleo and then swapped back after, and no, because she just would have put Litleo to sleep. I don't know why Honedge won't wake up. Actually, he just woke up. Alright, so he does wake up, and our attack goes up 2 stages, and I'm just going to go for the Shadow Sneak because I really do not want to take another one. Just please knock it out, and we did get the KO, so we're not going to be going to sleep anymore. We got the Swords Dance up. Hopefully we can beat her entire team without too much trouble, and Honedge gets a level, which is the entire reason we are in here. So, Dunsparce is not going to be an issue. In fact, I'm just going to use another Swords Dance on Dunsparce, just to be sure that I can beat her next Pokemon, because I don't know who it is. But you guys, you can also actually capture an Eevee in this area of grass, which is neat, because now you can get the new Evolution Sylveon. And I used a Sylveon in my Pokemon X playthrough, and I'm probably gonna get a competitive Sylveon sooner or later. I haven't done it yet. Right now I'm working on my second team, but it's not really a second team. It's like just a bunch of Pokemon that I could use as a team if I had to, but I don't really want to, and the main reason is because I'm just putting in a bunch of Pokemon that I would like to use, and they weren't necessarily put together to be a team. Alright, but now that we've got the 2 Swords Dances, I think we're just going to go for the Shadow Sneak, so this Azumarill does not outspeed us. And I'm confident that we can get the knockout here. Unfortunately, we don't. The defense curl is not going to do anything. So we're gonna go for Shadow Sneak because it is priority once again, and that will take care of Azumarill. Alright, so we are getting up levels really quick. Alright, so we did defeat her, and this video is going fairly slow, mostly because that Skiploom kept putting us to sleep. But here's another trainer right here. A few years back, this really strange dude named Colress told me that these big stones emit some kind of special energy. And you should know who Colress is if you did play through Pokemon. Oh, forgot about that guy. Stop right there. Oh, wait. What was their voice? I can't remember. Stop right there. I remember you. You're the one who spoiled our fossil finding plans. You just had to walk like around 2 more corners and he was right there, dude. Not even my fault. You guys were standing there when I arrived there. And now you're here, standing around these stones. Do you have any idea what they even are? Of course you don't. You know nothing about the legend 3,000 years ago that says, wait, style. So he goes into his little pose. And he's got 2 Pokemon. Hopefully not a fire type. Never mind, he is a fire type. And he does have the double typing advantage on us. But it is raining, so I don't think I'm too worried about it, because I'm thinking he's going to probably use a fire type attack. He goes for Bite, which will knock us out. Oh, Honedge took it very well, actually. There you go, Honedge. Attaboy, Honedge. And I'm going to heal up. I have 9 super... Whoopsies. Alright, so let's use the super potion on our Honedge. And, Houndour is really cool. What? He roared after I got the Swords Dance up? Man, and now we got Skidoo. Perfect, that's exactly what we needed. I guess we can go for the return. This thing should not have Flame Body. And we actually did one-hit the Houndour. Okay. Okay. And Honedge is still going to get some decent experience. And with a Golbat coming out, I'm going to send in... that's a tough one. I think we'll just send out Litleo for this. We could definitely go into Frogadier because he just one-hit everything because his Water Pulse would be boosted. But I guess we can just use Return on this Golbat because it is Stab. And I accidentally used Work Up. Sorry, you guys, that was an accident. Work Up is actually the same move slot as Return was for Skidoo, so that's why I just automatically went there. But this time we'll use Return and definitely knock it out since we did get the Work Up. But the Bite will do some damage to Litleo, but Litleo is going to take out this Golbat, hopefully not quite. But a second Return, unless we get confused. Jeez. Having a really hard time getting through this route. Alright, we hurt ourselves. Can we please hurry up with this? Oh, Wing Attack. Come on, Litleo. Jeez, you need to get through this. This is all you. There you go. Show him how much you love me, Litleo. Because he is using Return, you know. And now it's Litleo's turn to level up, and I think he is just 1 level behind Frogadier now. Which is pretty neat. And, alright, so now we're gonna go back to using Honedge because, you know, how would I lose again to a little punk like you? What are you, some kind of trainer prodigy or something? So is that the Holocaster, or what? I see. Roger that. Oh, I think it's his Holocaster. Oh, it was. Gotta love the Holocaster. I can get updates on my mission in real time with this stylish device. Whoever thought this thing must have hadn't been one truly stylish individual too. And on that note, it's time for me to scram with style. I'm sorry, Nappy, I had to copy you right there because what you did in your playthrough was just beautiful. So the Pokemon that we are looking for is actually a Hawlucha, and they are not the easiest Pokemon in the world to find. So, we're already halfway through the video, so we're definitely not going to be doing what we did with Litleo, which we just started the video when we finally found a male. But I'm not gender picky with these guys because they look the same when they evolve. And so what you find here is a bunch of Golets. Sometimes you can find a Siligif or two. And then Eevee and Hawlucha are like the rare find on this route from my experiences in X. So I don't really know what to say right now. I'm just hoping that we find one as soon as we can. And in fact, you can catch a Snubbull here. It's kind of cool. I didn't know that you could capture Snubbull on this route. But Intimidate's going to lower our attack, and we were not going to battle it anyway. Okay, so... well, we're just looking for a Hawlucha. Oh, it's a Horde of Nosepass. I guess we'll just get into the comment question of the day. Now, you guys might not have a straight answer for this, so I'm just gonna come right out and ask it. What is your favorite Generation 6 shiny Pokemon? For me, I think they did a really great job making shinies in Generation 6. But my three favorite are definitely Hawlucha is one of my favorite. Greninja looks very cool because it's all black. And the other one, the entire Aegislash line, so Honedge, Doublade, Aegislash, he looks amazing when he's shiny, and I bred for a shiny Honedge, so you guys are definitely going to see that in competitive battles. Eventually, you probably won't see it in the first competitive battle, but, so yeah, leave, Pokemon you think is the best looking shiny 6th generation Pokemon in the description below. So hopefully we can get a Hawlucha here, and we did indeed finally find a Hawlucha. And the nice thing about Hawlucha is you don't have to evolve it or anything. It's just fully evolved, ready to go right now. And I'm just gonna no, I'm not going for the Aerial Ace. I'm afraid I will take it out. And the cool thing about Hawlucha is it can learn Flying Press, which is, I believe, exclusive to Hawlucha. So that's neat. And I'm sorry, I just put my finger in front of the camera. I'm just gonna go for a Shadow Sneak, and then I'm just gonna start throwing Pokeballs at it. Alright, so he's gonna go for Encore, which is very bad. Alright, actually, okay. I was thinking that it wouldn't let me throw a Pokeball, but it actually will, and I'm gonna go with a Ultra Ball. I only have one Ultra Ball. I must have found it somewhere. I can't remember at the moment. And this needs to do the job. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, and we did indeed capture a Hawlucha. So I'm really happy about that. The 5th member to our party. And some nice experience because we get EXP for captures now. Because you gotta catch them all, right? And that never made sense to me how, if you battle a Pokemon... Oh, I should have read the description. But it never made sense to me how if you capture a Pokemon, it never gave you experience. But now it does, so that's really neat. So let's check out our newly captured Hawlucha. Alright, we got a Relaxed Nature, which is kind of terrible on a Hawlucha. But, it doesn't really matter all that much, because... So, boost the speed set if the health item is used or lost. So we could make use of that, I guess. That's really neat, actually. But, so Hawlucha is going to start getting experience right away. I forgot to look at its moves, so I'm just going to go back and look at it one more time really quick. So this thing has Wing Attack, Roost, Aerial Ace, and Encore. And let's just see its animation. So that one's pretty neat. And oh, that's pretty cool. So that's Hawlucha for you guys, and we're going to keep him in the party so that he picks up experience right from the get-go. And we will probably start using him next episode, because isn't the 3rd gym leader fighting, so that we can, like, you know, use him, and he can get up a ton of levels inside the gym, and that'll be really nice. In fact, I kind of wish we had him up right now. But I think Honedge can definitely do the job because, you know, Ghost, and he's also got the Aerial Ace, so he's going to go for the Detect, and I kind of saw that coming because I was playing Pokemon Ruby not too long ago, and in the second gym, these guys use Detect like crazy, and it's just super duper annoying. So let's just go for the Shadow Sneak before he's an opportunity to do anything else. I mean, its priority is not quite as high, but it'll still get the job done. Hopefully it just does not have another Meditite, because then we'll probably have to wait for like another Detect. And Frogadier is all the way up to level 30. Alright, Kirlia, we are going to keep on battling because we got the double type effectiveness thing, I guess. So he's going to use No Guard, so I guess he's just going to use like Sheer Cold and kill us, which he can't learn, I don't think. But Kirlia is going to fall to that Shadow Sneak, and Honedge is really doing some work this episode. And he's all the way up to level 25, so I'm happy. Maybe we can even get up another level to 26. Catch up to Skidoo, actually. That'd be nice. And, I just really want my Pokemon to get up some more levels, like, the same level as Frogadier, because it's kind of annoying not being able to use, like, the starter as much. So, I don't know. That's just the way I feel about it. So we did get a Thunderstone. Unfortunately, we're not using a Raichu. She is looking right at me. Did you guys see that? Look, I swear to God, watch this. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. But if you rewind the video, like when I stopped, her head just turned and stared at me. That kind of creeped me out. Because they don't do that in Pokemon games. It's not what you do in Pokemon. But anyway, we do have ourselves an Electrike, so let's hope he doesn't whip out the 100% accuracy Thunder. So he's going to go for the Howl, and that's going to raise his attack stat, which does not do anything for him, because we go for the Swords Dance and raise our attack stat by 2. So suck on that, Electrike. But Electrike's pretty cool. I never actually have used one, really, but I've always wanted to. And, so maybe next time I play through 3rd gen on this channel, maybe I'll use a Manectric. I don't know what the full evolved one is. I know this one is Electrike. But Skidoo is going to get up a level and learn Bulldoze. I did not even realize that you could learn Bulldoze on Skidoo. So we already have Return on a few guys. But I think I'm just going to get rid of Synthesis because, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can just use a potion. And plus the potion, like, goes like before everything, even if they use like a priority move. So that is nice. And a Croagunk is coming in. I'm gonna try out Hawlucha. This is not smart at all. Hawlucha is probably gonna die, but I really want to try out Hawlucha because he's got the type advantage. He's not quite the level. Actually, he's alright. Pretty close to the level that he needs to be at to take this thing on. I think Wing Attack does like 5 damage more. And we're going to outspeed because Hawlucha is crazy fast. And on his debut, he KOs a Croagunk in 1 hit. So that's not a bad debut. I'm really excited to use Hawlucha. I mean, Hawlucha is already fully evolved, unlike any other member to my team. So I guess his low level is not going to matter as much, but people in ancient times, it must have been incredible. Maybe I should say that it was in Pokemon. Maybe that it was the Pokemon in ancient times that were incredible. It's probably both, because like the trainers and the Pokemon get along as like a team or squad. You guys can call it whichever you prefer. Alright, so here's another Team Flare guy. Yeah. So this Gulpin is going to be a pain in the butt to take out because, yeah, I'm sure you guys can figure out why. But we're just going to go for a Return because it is our strongest attack. And he's going for Amnesia. Luckily, we're using physical attacks, though. So, 2 more returns, and this thing will be gone. Hopefully, this is not, like, one of those trainers that just uses a potion for no reason. 'Cause, like, you're not allowed to do that. You're a trainer. you're not important. You didn't see youngster Joey using any potions, so why should you get to use a potion? But, I always thought Gulpin looked kind of stupid. Alright, and, she worked so hard to throw that Pokemon into the field that she just collapsed. And, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I really, crap battle. I really do like it how the Pokemon faint in this game because, like, they return to their Pokeball. Because that makes more sense. They don't just, like, sink into the ground and the trainer doesn't have them forever again. It's not a Nuzlocke. But, yeah. So we flew right past her and she cannot see us. We have to go through a third time to have a battle at a famous sightseeing spot. Oh, this will make for a great memory. Yeah, it should make a good memory because I'm thinking Hawlucha will level up this battle. Oh yeah, it definitely will. Because, 3 Pokemon. So I think I'm just gonna Swords Dance, and then I'm just gonna Shadow Sneak this thing because I mean it could whip out a Ghost type attack, but I definitely want to get the Swords Dance up because I think a Drifloon could just live a regular thing, and plus if it's gonna take 2 hits, I might as well just use the Swords Dance so that I can just beat everyone in 1 hit, and we can get through the video faster, even though this is very close to the end of the video. So that Drifloon is gonna go down. And here's a Hippopotas. So we're going to take this thing out quick as we can. Sandstorm, so the weather's going to change, but we're still not going to take damage because we're not steel. Or anything like that. We should outspeed, so let's go for the return. And Honedge is a champion. And come on, Hawlucha. Let's keep Honedge in. Come on, Hawlucha. This is all you, dude. Let's go for a return. We might get static, but we are very close. What was that? What in the world did she just use? And she lives with 1... Okay, good. I was like, no, watch. Now we're going to get paralyzed, and then it's going to take like 5 more turns to kill it. Because I really hate it when, you can't beat someone. And Honedge wants to learn Retaliate, but no one on our team is going to ever fail to win, so we're just going to give up on that. And plus we have Return, which does like the same amount of damage and has like 4 times the power points. So Litleo is going to learn Endeavor, but same point I made about Retaliate, we are always going to have higher HP, so let's give up on Endeavor. And Hawlucha does level up to level 21. And we defeated the tourist. So I'm gonna hold off on training in between episodes until I do get the final member of our team. And here's Geosenge Town, and it's the Team Flare guy once again. Geosenge Town is the town of stones, and he's gonna wander off. But you guys, we're gonna call it an episode because I like to have my videos like right around between like 18 and 25 minutes. Actually, I prefer 20 to 25 minutes. And we are right in that time range right now. We're at like 23:50, 23:55 or something like that. So you guys, thanks for watching, and next, obviously the storyline's gonna start to kick in because we're starting to see Team Flare everywhere, and I don't want to be in there. I want to be right here. So, you guys, thanks for coming. Just to recap, we did get a Hawlucha in this episode, so that's our current team. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys all next time.